Hello, my name is Sally Gibbon, and I have to apologize. I'm sitting outside because it's absolutely beautiful out here. But I want to talk to you about how you can save so much money on your federal taxes with the Spendthrift Trust. I have to explain why this is important. Most trusts, 97% of them, are only the same as what my mom and dad had. It only avoids you from going to probate when someone passes away. This trust is not your mom and dad's trust. This is a very specialized trust that the 1% people, like the Rockefellers and U.S. presidents, know about this. So I want to sit down, talk to you about this, and if this is interest to you, you can always check out my links. The website is thetrustisyou.com. My new podcast is Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. I have 19 episodes out, so it's getting a little bit bigger. But with the Spendthrift Trust, it is designed to help you in 3 separate ways. Number 1, save you on federal taxes legally. Yes, it's legal, patented, and in the IRS Tax Code. 643B like boy. 643B like boy. So that you know this is legal. Number 2, it's going to keep your information 100% private. I have a client who has over 90 houses in Texas, and he doesn't want anyone to know his name. Number 3, it's going to keep you from paying any judgments if you get sued. I hate to say this, but if you're a real estate investor, is probably when you get sued. So stop paying stop paying federal taxes, not all federal taxes, only certain kinds. Keeping your information private, and keeping you from paying any judgments when you get sued. Because of the old adage from Nelson Rockefeller, own nothing, control everything. Now there's 2 trusts because we're split in half because some people only need one trust or the other trust. If you need both trusts like I have, great. If you don't need both trusts, you can just go with one. So the first trust, the business trust, is for 1099 income earners. I don't care what you do. I have a gentleman who has a pizza parlor. All his income is 1099 income. I have another family that has 4 car washes that have a business trust. I have another gentleman who does affiliate marketing. Poor guy makes only $40,000 a month on his affiliate marketing. I feel so sorry for him. He's given me 3 more clients. So again, if you're a real estate agent, that's 1099 income. If you're doing any affiliate marketing, that's 1099 income. I have 3 affiliate marketing companies I work for, all 1099 income. This is why I have a business trust. With the business trust, you are going to save up to 70% of your federal taxes year after year after year. You pay for the trust once, and then you never have to worry about it again. And then it goes from generation to generation. Now, to give you a little bit of history about this trust, this comes from England back when King Henry VIII got in trouble for chopping off his wife's head with a Roman Catholic church. So King Henry VIII started his own church, Church of England. He went to go tax the lords and ladies of England, saying, "You're going to pay for my church." Oh, no. The lords and ladies went back to the Magna Carta, even older, to say, King Henry VIII, you're up a creek without a paddle. You got to figure it out yourself. So this is contract law from England. This is going to only be federal contract law. So no matter where you live, if you get everything in the trust, you're only going to file federal taxes. So if you're in Louisiana, you're not going to have to worry about Napoleonic law. It's all federal. You're going to file a 1041 tax return. Right now, I'm in North Carolina. The state of North Carolina has no idea I'm here. The trust owns my vehicle. I'm going to be honest, I live with my brother and sister-in-law, so it's their house. But, so North Carolina, I did not file North Carolina state taxes for 2022 because they don't know I live here. So the business trust is for 1099 income. The beneficial trust, this is the one that I'm an investor. This is why I'm in North Carolina, because I invest here. The beneficial trust is going to save you in 5 separate ways. Number 1, you're not going to pay any more capital gains. Short term is a year or less. It's 23.8%. With past legislation to raise that up to 40% for some tax brackets. People making more than $400,000 a year. Not there yet, but I will be there. So capital gains. Long-term capital gains is a year or more. I just helped a family sell a 42-year-old family restaurant. He's 69, she's 68. They saved $460,000 at 15%. That's a lot of money. Or $600,000 at 20%. The wife called me in tears going, "You do not know what $460,000 mean to our retirement." I'm like, oh yeah, I can understand. So that's long-term capital gains. Interest income, if you're a passive investor, if you're a Forex investor, if you're a Burr investor, I do notes where I'm the mortgage on the house and people pay me monthly. That's all interest income. Dividend income, if you're in the stock market, if you do options trading, if you are doing futures trading or day trading, anything with dividends, you're going to need this trust. And then rental income. I don't care if you have short-term rentals like Airbnb or Vrbo, or if you have 5 doors, 7 doors, 20 doors. I have a client in Chicago with 110 doors. Good for him. All these taxes, interest income, dividend income, and rental income are taxed individually between 10% to 37% with 7 different layers in between. I can't tell you what your tax bracket is. That's something you're going to have to tell me or ask your CPA, and you're going to save that amount year after year after year after year. I've talked about one of my clients before. He contacted me because he was selling one of his houses. He was not too happy. We were only saving him $16,900. But when I started talking about rental income, he had 7 other rentals. I showed him the numbers for 10%, 24%, and 37% to give him an idea. He called me back in under 2 hours to say, oh no, I'm at 27%. So we're going to save him $28,712 every single year because of rental income. That's a lot of money. Now the last one, royalties, is a little bit less. It's between 10% to 35% every single year, depending on your tax bracket. Royalties could be anything from having oil wells. One of my clients inherited his granddad's horse farm with 6 oil wells. Lucky guy. My granddad just gave us a house. So the oil wells. If you're an author, if you're a songwriter, if you're a screenplay writer, if you're an artist, or if you're in the NFT world. Again, I have a client out there. Kind of an interesting story. The husband is a wholesaler. The wife was an artist. She talked to a friend of mine who's in the NFT world. She's now doing what is called a series of pictures, 1 through 100. She's selling each picture, get ready for this, for $1,000 a piece. So she sold the first picture. It's considered 1099 income. The picture 2 through 100 is considered a royalty. $99,000 she sold in less than 14 days in 2022. She now has 7 different series happening and making a ton of money and loving what she's doing with her artwork. So again, because they have this trust, he's wholesaling houses. He's now kept 2 houses that he's going to start renting out for $2,000 a piece. So that's rental income. They don't need 3 separate trusts. They just have 1 trust for the entire family. They also have 3 children. Their children, it goes from generation to generation. If you're interested, this is the exact same trust that the Rockefellers and U.S. presidents have right now. The Rockefellers Trust, they call it the office. There's a book out there. Garrett Gunderson wrote a book called What the Rockefellers Do. He changed the title, so you have to look for it. It's now called What the Billionaires Do. And this is what I used to find out about this trust. True story. Back in July of 2020, I took down a bank-owned reverse mortgage house while I was living in Phoenix, Arizona. It's in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. So what happened there is they told me when COVID restrictions got lifted, it was going to go to auction for $50,000. Yay, Sally! I'm going to make $30,000 in profit. It did take me 13 months because of COVID. I knew during that 13 months, I was going to pay over $7,100 in capital gains, short-term capital gains, because that's 23.8%. I took that book and I Googled everything I could find out about the Rockefellers Trust. I found the law firm that does this. I became a client of theirs, and then I asked if I could start teaching this in my real estate group. That's what I'm doing, but I also want to teach it to as many people as I can out there. Again, I'm helping people with 1099 income, with the business trust, and I'm helping investors. I don't care if you're real estate investors, crypto miner, or stock market investors. You can start saving money as of today for the rest of your life if you pay the trust. Now, here's another thing to tell you about. I have 9 clients, 9 clients right now who started the trust and are waiting that maybe this week or maybe next week. 3 of them are fix and flippers, and others are selling their businesses. When they started the trust, they got they filled out the application, 5-page application. They got the EIN number and the paperwork to take it to the bank to open a new bank account. They are not going to pay for the trust until they get paid for either selling the house or selling their business. So yes, I've got quite a bit of money coming in after May 1st. Yay, Sally, guess who's going on vacation? So again, if you are looking at this trust and you can't afford it up front, we have a way to work with you to make you help you pay for it, still get the benefits of the trust, but pay for it when you get paid. My name is Sally Gimmon. The website is The Trust Is You. My new podcast is Stop Paying Capital Gains Now with an exclamation point. Yes, you got to remember that exclamation point. If I can help you or your family or a friend or anybody else start saving money, please let me know. This is legal, it's patented, and it's in the IRS code. Just so for your information, anyone selling a business in the United States, this is a little bit scary. Getting back to my friend Jim with the restaurant. He did not know he was going to pay 15 or 20% in capital gains. He sold that restaurant March 15th. He would have to pay those capital gains April 15th of 2024. No one told him he was going to have to save all that kind of money for that. He's thankful his son, his 28-year-old son, saw me on TikTok, showed his dad the video. Another child had to get set up on Zoom so we could talk, but we were able to save them $460,000 at least. Either $460,000 or $600,000. A six-figure savings because his son saw a TikTok video. So if you know anyone selling a business, I don't care if it's a car wash, a nail salon, a pizza parlor, an Amazon store, or anything else, I can help you save money before you go to the closing tables. Again, my name is Sally Gimmon. The website is thetrustisisyou.com. And my new podcast, Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. Have a beautiful weekend. I'm here outside Charlotte, North Carolina. It's gorgeous, and I'm sitting out on an enclosed patio. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend.